Hello, everybody. Good morning. Debbie with Enchanted Forest Reiki Center here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We have a beautiful gift shop, and in our gift shop, we sell oracle decks as well as tarot decks. And it's a really popular question that people ask us, well, what's the difference? What's the advantage of getting a tarot deck versus an oracle deck or vice versa? And really, there isn't an advantage between either. It's kind of doing what you're feeling pulled to. Now, tarot is a system that's been around for a long time. And you can use tarot very technically. In other words, according to specific formulas and very specific spreads. And each of those spreads have a different meaning. Each one of those decks have a different meaning. And so it can take a long time to really get good if you're going to use tarot in a way that is technical, according to the history of technical. But you can also use tarot just intuitively, where you buy different tarot decks that have different images and meanings, and just kind of intuitively go by what you feel according to the image of the card, maybe the number of the card, all different ways to just kind of intuitively tap in, which is what you do primarily with oracle. When you do oracle decks, yes, you can memorize the meaning by the author if you want to. Each deck is going to be different. But most people who use oracle, they're going to use it intuitively, where they take the image and the words and maybe the numbers on the deck and just kind of tap in to see what they feel that message might be. So if you're wondering what the difference is, well, that's up to you. If you feel connected and pulled to tarot card, trust that. And if you're feeling pulled to an oracle, trust that. Or you can always buy both and just kind of use them as a validation system, where you see what the tarot deck says and then see what an oracle deck says and see if you see some synchronicities there between the two, so you can really validate maybe the question you're putting out to the universe. The other thing to keep in mind, a lot of people think, oh gosh, tarot is kind of creepy, aren't I setting myself up for disaster by asking about my future? And what you want to keep in mind is really a true tarot reading isn't going to mess up your future. If anything, if it gives you an answer that you didn't want, what it's trying to tell you is the things that you can do to maybe change that. So keep in mind, tarot isn't about creating negativity. If anything, it's trying to tell you, okay, well, if you continue on this path, this is what's going to happen. So then you can kind of see and then decide, well, you know what, maybe I want to change that. So then you can ask another question to that deck. Well, what can I do to change that outcome? And then let that be your answer. So no matter what, a tarot deck or an oracle deck, it's for positive. Keep that intent, and that's the information you're going to get.